What's going on, y'all? So listen. Woo! What's going on, y'all? So we are back again. Oh God, it looks so raggedy. We are back again for another episode review of Married to Medicine. This is season 9, episode 6. Viva Las Vegas. Okay, baby, we pick up literally where we left off last week. They stood at the table playing Never Have I Ever. One of the questions was, never have I ever had sex on the beach. Most of them said no. Some of them said yes. People were surprised that, listen, Contessa had to let us know just about every beach that we did it. We was at, yeah, we did it. We had some good times. I said, girl, all right, we know you a little freak box. It's cool. Toya said that she did. Now, Quad said, as much as Eugene don't like to have PDA, as he said, when y'all having sex on the beach? Toya just said in her confessional it was in Miami. It was a late night, and he was hot. Now, if she talking about Eugene, cool. If she talking about somebody from her past, cool. Moving on from that. At one point, Jackie gonna ask, has anybody smoked marijuana? Girl, you ain't never smoked marijuana. So you say, which I truly believe, because, girl, Jack, we need to pop you an edible, okay? That's what we need to do. But anyway, move past for that. Anila asked, has anybody ever done anal? Mind you, she drunk on that shit too. I said, oh, girl, I don't understand you girls that want to do that. I mean, more power to you. Listen, as far as I go, bitch, I put my thumb in your butt. I would never want to ask to fuck you in your butt. I just put my thumb in it. And maybe something else, depending on if it's clean back there, bitch. I mean, cause they like right by each other. Let me shut up. Anyway, moving on from that. So they finna get ready and they finna go, out to have some fun or whatever. Contessa on the phone with her man, and Scott basically told her, don't get into it with that lady. Don't bring up the videos. And she was like, you only saying that because you want me to make up with her cause so you can be cool again with Damon. I said, so is it really that Scott had an issue or you really had an issue? Because, we was thinking that maybe Scott had the issue and was really upset, but it's really Contessa. Oh, okay. But moving on from that, Heavenly and Toya right across the hall from each other. They getting ready. They going down there. Contessa then put on her little wig. And, Contessa whole thing is like, bitch, we in Vegas. I'm about to have fun. I'm about to let loose. Yeah, I'm fucking married, but bitch, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And honestly, I'm not mad at it because, bitch, so the fuck what, bitch? Let's have fun, okay? That's what we finna do. That's why we on vacation. We can't come to Vegas. We can't go nowhere and just be a goddamn deadhead. No. So they go down there for having a little get together, having dinner. Everybody show up. Quad is late. Mind y'all, they in the middle of the freaking room, the restaurant where they at. White person over here, group of white people over here. They keep turning around looking at all of them and everything. They're having a good time. Contessa like, listen, I want to go to somewhere that's grown, sexy, and all that shit. Can we do some shit like that tonight? Simone said, no, we ain't finna do nothing like that tonight, okay? That's not what's finna happen. I'm gonna take over tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. But, we gonna do some other stuff. All of a sudden, Jackie pulls out a whip and hits the table. First of all, I don't know what type of whip it was. It looked malfunctioning. Okay, I said, bitch, that looked like the type of whip Corbin would like on P Valley. Okay, because it looked like it was strictly plastic or latex or rubber or whatever. And it looked like it probably would really hurt and inflict pain. I guess that's the point. I said, it didn't even curl back the way that I wanted to. I said, Jackie, where did you buy this from? And I'm sitting here looking at, excuse me, Jackie, why the fuck do you got that? You of all people. Everybody was like, bitch, I'm scared. What the hell is going on? She said, let's go back to the hotel rooms and, we got some stuff planned. I said, bitch, what we got planned? She said, bitch, you will see it when we get there. I said, okay, ho. So, Jackie just said she had some shit planned, okay? They was like, girl, what you doing with that whip? If that's from your house. I said, you know what? All right, all right. So the fools start coming out. Anila talking about something. Do we need a shot? Girl, they said no. And Jackie said, yeah, a shot of penicillin. And then here comes Simone, cause this syphilis out here on the rise in Atlanta, and then Jackie, she was like, "So y'all gotta be safe or whatever." Jackie look over there at Quiet. Quiet said, "Wait a minute, bitch, don't do that." Quiet was like, "Listen, yes, I'm single. Yes, I'm doing what I gotta do, but baby, you gotta have a clean bill of health to lay down with this. Listen, we only get one body, and I make sure that body stay crystal clean." I said, I know that's the fuck right. Go have fun, but just be safe with it. Okay. Meanwhile, Quad notices Jackie jacket and it got like dollar signs on it. She said, girl, what's this when you wear some stuff like that? You went and had that made? Cause usually you like you real silent with your money or whatever. She was like, no, no, no. And Heavenly said, you know what? I think everybody here is successful. Everybody here is successful. Everybody here is doing good or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Anila was like, do you really mean that? Heavenly said, yeah, I do. She didn't say it with no shade or anything. I genuinely feel like she felt that way. But then here comes Audra said, well, since y'all feel that way, you still feel like I'm not a good lawyer? Oh my goodness. Toya said, here we go. She said, yeah, bitch, here we go. Okay, well, she ain't call her no bitch, but, Audra got on that ass. Now, on the one hand, I could say Audra is a little bit much. She did a little bit much coming at Toya like that. But on the other hand, Toya, you came at her, okay? And now all of a sudden, when somebody call you out and because you literally said you're not a good lawyer, all because Jackie didn't want to drink or whatever, you're not a good lawyer. I don't know you to know that that's a joke or not, and I don't care if you said that it's a joke. You still basically attack my perfection or whatever. And she was like, I can say that you don't have good critical listening skills, okay? Critical skills. I said, well, damn, bitch. Damn. Okay? And then Anila trying to say, listen, Audra, you just going to have to learn that Toya just say shit out of her mouth and you just going to have to let that shit roll off. No. No. If you feel like the bitch offended you or whatever, you say something, okay? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna tie something together. So hold on. Just hold on. Of course, she had to put out there that, Africans don't play about their career. I get that, and it kind of, I don't know if it's just me or if I'm reaching a little bit, but by the way she said that, it gave me Wendy's, I got 4 degrees, okay? And it also gave me, and I hate to put this out here, the stereotype and the rhetoric that goes around that Africans feel like they're better than African Americans, black folks, That's what it gave off a little bit. But in this situation, I understand why she can't. Listen, Toya, you had the shit coming because you ain't have to attack that girl career. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it attack, but you did say that she not a good lawyer if she don't know this shit or whatever. But I do understand it was like supposed to be in a fun way, I guess. But again, you could say a joke, but that don't mean that people gonna take it as a joke. I.e., the case between you and your husband. Anila and her husband said that shit was a joke and y'all ain't think that shit was funny, right? Y'all got up in y'all feelings, right? But now you're in the same position that Anila and them is when somebody is telling you, bitch, I didn't think it was funny. I didn't think it was a joke. And you're trying to tell her basically, stop taking shit so serious. I said, wow, how the tables turn. She was like, you good, bitch? Because crystal clear. Let me tell you something. Toya, just from that little interaction, Audra ain't the one to play with you, okay? Or, I mean, you ain't the one to play with Audra because I feel like Audra will read the fuck out of you and just make you feel dumb just by enunciating her words. I don't know why, but it just gave me that feeling. She gave me a little arrogance or whatever, but some reason I was here for it. Maybe because it was Toya. Other time I would have been like, calm that shit down. But other than that, I said, get her ass. So they had to calm that shit down. Next thing you know, they going to a little sex store. I said, oh, Jackie, you had all this stuff set up. They going to the sex store, getting some sex toys, looking at different positions for this and position for that. And, Toya saying that she likes the shower head. Anila says she do, too. and give me a toy that's equivalent to that. And they got that whole situation and talking about tantra sex and the fact that Jackie knows about it. I said, Jackie, you up there doing that shit? Now, I didn't realize tantra sex was meaning withholding on the orgasm for days on end. I was with everybody else who was like, including Toya, and Heavy, like, bitch, why? Why? Is the orgasm supposed to be extra powerful by the umpteenth day that I'm supposed to come on? Go ahead and come. Like, girl, what? I was with Heavenly. You want to withhold the orgasm for 3 to 4 days. Why? When I could have had 3 to goddamn 4 orgasms in those days. Hell no. Okay? Baby, that's some... That's on another level that I'm not ready for. Cause baby, if I gotta, okay. That's just what it is. Ain't no withholding. I'ma tell you, hold on. No, that's when I'm in that shit, bitch. That's when I tell you to hold on until I'm ready for you to come on and come. Okay? And when I say do it, you fucking do it. Oh, let me stop. That sounds so forceful. But no, I'm serious. Cause you know when you play those games with your partner or whatever, you be like, okay, go ahead and do it. Okay. I was just like, damn, Jackie, you a little freak box, okay? So the next day, Simone went into the room with Toya and I think Carrie or whoever. Bitch, either way, Toya acting like she didn't know Audra's name, calling her Deidre or whatever. But Simone had to sit there and explain to her, baby, exactly what I just said. You can give off a joke and throw shade or whatever, a jab and all that, but you can't determine how a person should take it. And you know that you doing that shit to try to come at them, and you was just up in the same situation, okay? So she literally just reiterated everything that I just said. And she know damn well she wasn't trying to make no joke or whatever. She was like, if you get a girl a chance and y'all hit it off, y'all hit it off. If you don't, call a Deidre, for the day. That, I guess, was supposed to be funny, but hey, whatever. Next thing you know, we see that the men are at home, taking care of business with the kids. Why is it that we see Kieran, and the one time we see Kieran with the kids, he done figured out how to calm their ass down, and Anila acting like she can't take care of their asses, okay? Baby, I don't know if they tried to do that on purpose to make it look like he know what he doing and she don't, because he said, listen, I made a game out of freaking making them make their own food, all right? Eugene with his boys, and he said, listen, the house is so much quieter when Toya is gone. I can believe that. And then, Dr. Damon up there trying to teach Alora how to drive. So that was cute. Scott with the kids and the older daughter just wearing makeup and everything, getting away with stuff that Contessa wouldn't let her do. I said, all right. Listen, they get down there to have a little breakfast or whatever. Toya asking the people, girl, does this come with bacon? Where the bacon at? Jackie like, damn, bitch, you don't need no bacon, okay? Toya said, listen, bitch, I got good cholesterol, right? So the vibe is going great for right now, right? Next thing you know, somebody asked Simone, or I think either Heavenly brought up the fact that, Simone writing a book. She got a book coming or whatever. So, it's a relationship book. Fine, whatever. Audra asks, what made you want to write the book? And so she gives a little reasoning with the fact that her and Cecil, they went through a troubled time in their relationship. And a lot of those women have went through some shit. But a lot of those women also were the ones that was trying to get her to see what's going on and to stay in that relationship and to, work it out and everything. And she even talked about how, even though her and Heavenly may not be as close as they were back then, they were really cool. They were really good friends. They were really close. And Heavenly was one of the ones that was really pushing for her to see certain things and, telling her when she was doing the most or whatever to get that relationship back on track. She said, you know what? Heavenly gave her some advice. Heavenly did this. Heavenly did that. We may differ in our stance and our, stance on marriage or whatever, how we structure our marriages and stuff like that. But, she was there for it, and it went from that to, Heavenly talking about how when she's in a marriage, what she learned is that, women, we get a lot that we want anyway, but you have to learn how to pick and choose your battles and when to put your foot down and all that stuff. I get what she's saying. Heavenly is really old school. But on this part, I kind of understood what she was saying. Toya was saying that too. And to be honest, in real life, you do need to learn how to pick and choose your battle. You can't fight everything. You're not going to win everything. And you're not going to be right all the time. So I feel like that's where she was coming from. Because like I said, most of the time, Heavenly has a very outdated type of view of marriage, being very much submissive and all that stuff. But at this point, they start talking about, having different people around you when, which led to Contessa saying, that's why I don't let too many people around me. You can't have too many people being in your circle, and then they saying this, they saying that, they doing this, they putting that out. And then Heavenly said, can't nobody say nothing about me or my relationship, whether it's real, whether it's fake, make up a rumor, put this out there, whatever, that's going to make me want to leave my husband, okay? You can say, you saw him do this, and I'm still going to stay with him. You ain't going to make me leave my husband. And Simone said, but do you understand that Contessa is basically saying, just because it's out there, you don't need to be speaking on it or something like that. Either way, it popped off in a way that Contessa didn't say Heavenly name, but we knew that she was implying her. But Contessa did not verbatimly say her name. Simone put her name into this whole scenario and brought it all up and out to the open and was direct with it. Can't you see this is the reason why Contessa is mad at you, okay? Because you're speaking on things, even though, because you're her friend, and yet you're speaking on certain things that probably she don't want you speaking on. And at this point, baby, everybody just knew it was about to be over. Jackie is like, why she bring this up? Why she do this? This is not finna end well. And all hell broke loose because Heavenly got up and said, basically, how the fuck you getting mad? The same thing that she been saying. How are you getting mad at me for shit that I'm saying when you put it out there yourself? And that is her go-to excuse, and I understand that, but as well, I guess from what they're looking at it from is the fact that, yeah, I put it out there, but I don't need you as my personal friend to, play into it and to talk about it on your personal platform and use me as a topic. That's the part that Heavenly don't understand, but also what Heavenly was saying is 100% correct. You put all this shit out there. She only said what you said. She didn't say nothing new. That's what Heavenly is saying. She didn't put no other business that was not said out there. You said that your man was cheating on you or could possibly be cheating on you. You don't know what's going on. He the one that's been doing this. He doing that. He mad at you. He was about to get rid of you. He was this. He was that. Okay? You're acting timid around him and all this stuff. These are things that you have put out there, Contessa. And Heavenly exploded, okay? I was just like, wow. So we're about to do this again. I thought this was supposed to... I said, damn, bitch, we just can't go on a trip without no fucking drama at this point. I am so tired. We are on episode... What is this? Episode 6. And we are still talking about this shit, okay? Contessa... The bitch is not about to give you the apology that you were looking for. You have been friends with Heavenly long the fuck enough to know how she work. She'll give you an apology and she'll take that shit right back and keep on doing whatever the fuck it was that she was doing, right? Okay? So what makes you think that she won't do that to you? You know how hard it is for her, or how, if she got to be forced to give you an apology or goaded into giving you an apology to satisfy how you feel. Why would you even want that? Why would you even want that? Because that means that she's really not sorry and she's going to go back and do whatever the fuck it is that she does. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like you're stretching this shit out. And I know it's like, don't tell nobody how long they should be pissed off. Ain't nobody telling you not to be mad. But I'm saying, can we move on from this? Meaning, stop bringing it up as a storyline. Okay? We need to bring up something else. How come every time we come together, we got to go back to talking about this shit? Okay? You're not about to get what you want out of fucking Heavenly. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but I would never want an apology from a woman that I know is not gonna mean that shit. And again, just like Heavenly said, bitch, Everybody has talked about everybody. And that is a point too. Everybody at that table has spoken on everybody's marriages, has spoken on everybody individually. Some of them have even came on Heavenly's show and spoken on the other people that are sitting at that table. And also, she said, bitch, ain't nobody gonna say shit about my marriage because I don't push shit out there so people can talk about it. You don't want people to say shit about your marriage. Why put that shit out there? I said, yikes. Mind you, it's other people there. They may not be right close in proximity of each other. They're a little further back. I was Miss Lady who was at that table, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you and I ain't gonna hold you. But the way Mama was sitting there, she said, that would have been me, bitch. I would have been filming. First of all, I see a lot of cameras. Okay, so I'm already alert trying to fake like I ain't trying to see what's going on, trying to eat my food. And now y'all arguing and shit. Oh, bitch, world star. No, let me stop. Bitch, I couldn't stand that period where people be like, world star. I said, no, y'all not finna act up. Y'all finna act up all the time. So, and then the argument just kept on going and, Heavenly, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about my husband and my marriage is perfect. Your marriage is not perfect. You just choose not to put shit out there. But at the same time, I'm like, why are we doing this here? Bitch, just too early in the goddamn morning. I'm trying to eat. I was Toya, okay? This ain't got shit to do with me at this point in time. I'm gonna let them figure that shit out, and I'm not gonna let my bacon get cold, okay? For me, it would have been me some eggs, okay? I'm not gonna let my cheese eggs get cold. Y'all finish doing whatever the fuck it is that y'all doing. Everybody just all up there in their business, and I mean, they just going. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing because, like, are y'all serious? Why do we, and I say embarrassing because, and not because they was doing it in front of everybody, because why are we still doing this? I just don't get it. And I'm not making excuses for Heavenly because, no, I don't feel like what Heavenly is doing. As I said before, I can never be friends with a person like Heavenly because I would never feel safe to tell you anything. And when you're supposed to be friends with somebody, you should be able to especially close friends, you should be able to feel safe enough to tell them certain things. Contessa even said, for her putting my shit out there, like I say shit about her. I've never said none of her secrets or whatever, and I would never put that out there. That's the type of person I am. Okay, listen, we're cool. You can tell me anything. I'm not gonna go tell this person, that person, because first of all, I don't talk to nobody. Okay, I'm a fucking vault. All right, and you want to know why I don't do that? Because I don't want people to do that to me. I've had that done to me. I know how that feel. I do not want to inflict that type of feeling that I felt when somebody tried to plague me, somebody tried to use me, somebody tried to put my business out there and use it against me to others for their own benefit. I know how that felt. So why would I want to inflict that type of pain on somebody else? I would never fucking do that, okay? But there are some people that as soon as they get pissed off at you, they want to put all your shit out there. And I'm just like, why would you do that? That makes me feel like you was fake the whole fucking time. Okay? And Heavenly, you're throwing out there, oh, your man is mad and all this stuff, and this is what your man said and all this shit. And I get it, you feel some type of way, but you throwing Scott up in there and you talking about her husband. Now, if she would have came back and started talking about daddy, would she be wrong? She wouldn't. Even though we felt the same thing that you saying, but in this moment, you ain't need to throw that in there. You could have just kept it about you and Contessa. You ain't had to throw the husband in there. But if she would have throw something in there about Damon and did poured the Mariah and try to lie and say that, she got receipts on your man cheating, you wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like that. But she would have all the reason to. Tit for goddamn tat, right? So Adela had to take her out. They go. The way Carrie tipped on out of there. Carrie said, I ain't got time for this shit. I said, oh, it's too much. It's too much for you. I was about to say it's too much. Bitch, I would have understood, okay, because it would have been too much for me too. But they go outside to the limo, and first of all, they said a prayer. I said, y'all do all of this shit and then gonna say a prayer. Okay, say a little prayer for me, They go outside to the limo. They trying to. Simone already had some stuff planned, trying to get the day back together, and the way everybody was like, I don't want everybody to be, I want everybody to be included. Contessa was like, yeah, I'm cool. Get Heavenly back down here. I said, girl, what? Baby, you just cussed me out and put all my shit out there on Front Street, and you okay with her bringing her ass back? Girl, I would have said, let me out this goddamn car, because I'm still goddamn mad, because I'm the type of person that I don't get over shit real quick, okay? Nah, baby, give me a day or so, and then I'll determine how I feel, and probably still going to be pissed depending on the level of, the argument or whatever. I don't want to see your ass, and I don't want to have fun with your ass. I don't even care if you not talking to me. Just you being there is just gonna make me want to pop you. After we just got through going at it, but they was able to get it. I said, I guess y'all are a little bit more mature, or maybe because y'all contractually obligated to do this shit. Because I just wouldn't been able to. Heavenly did come down after she, wasn't answering people calls, but she eventually called them and said she coming. And then they went to go, what is it, skydiving, ziplining, ziplining. You know that little famous ziplining they do up in Vegas. Toya, she was feeling some type of way. She was feeling peer pressure because she didn't really want to do it, but she went on ahead and did it, and everybody had fun. And that was the end of the episode. Girl, a goddamn mess. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, and I will see you guys later. Peace.